Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Get Rich 101. I'm your host, Sekouwrites, Rights, and I'm here with my co-host, Fee King.
The one and only.
The one and only.
Welcome to Fiance Files.
Was that it? I was going to say something more than that.
Yeah, welcome to Fiance Files. I'm your co-hostess with the mostest, Fee King. This is my boo thing, my fiance extraordinaire, Sekouwrites.
Okay.
Thank you to New Thought Media for giving Sekou this platform.
Oh, right.
To shine, show up, and share. Ooh, you like that? Shine, the SSS.
Show up and share.
Shine,
yes.
Show up, and share.
Yes. That reminds me of something I have to say. So I am a survivor. I am a survivor. I had 2 strokes, the second of which was a hemorrhagic stroke.
Hemorrhagic
stroke.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hemorrhagic stroke.
Hemorrhagic. Yeah, it's a word.
Yeah, I wrote it out phonetically. Hemorrhagic.
So it's to hemorrhage, which is to bleed.
I don't know.
No, it is.
I don't know. We got to do the test.
Yeah.
We got to do the test.
Yeah.
So anyway, while we're doing that,
you gonna look it up?
Yeah.
It's HEMM.
HEMM.
Yeah, there it is. It popped up. Yep, hemorrhagic stroke lethal.
Okay, and then we're gonna put pronounce. Let me delete that.
He's so fancy.
Delete. Pronounce.
Pronunciation. Yep, there it is. Pronunciation. Yes.
All right, we're going to all learn together. We're going to all learn together. Okay, here we go.
I'm gonna listen to it.
Okay. Show?
Yeah. Well, no. Okay, you could do it that way too.
Nope.
And then that.
Here, this one. Hemorrhagic.
Mm-hmm.
Hemorrhagic.
Stroke.
Hemorrhagic. Okay. So anyway, I've had 2 strokes, the second of which was a hemorrhagic stroke. If 100 people caught that stroke today, 83 people would die. 83 people would die within 4 weeks. They wouldn't even leave the hospital. And so I feel blessed that I'm one of 17 people that walked away.
Yes.
And then I'm still stepping 2.5 years later.
Amen.
Ashe.
Amen. Ashe.
All right. So, yeah, we had to get through that. Hemorrhagic. I'm going to get this
You
word.
got it. You got it.
Yeah.
And then later just change it in your notes so you don't get twisted up.
Yeah. Oh, Mom. So I got the notes, as you see, in the computer.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's good.
So, yeah. Okay. So what we're going to talk about today?
Oh, money. So yesterday on Get Rich 101, on Wednesday, Sekou has a special edition with his best friend, Brett Melissa, and they talk about money. Mm-hmm. It was so good because some things happened. Brett Melissa, I don't know if you were watching.
She just dropped it on me. She dropped it home. I was like, what are you talking about? So let me explain. I'm going to explain one piece of it. She was talking about using her money when she uses the metro. So what I'm saying is she would use them if she doesn't use the metro, the
subway,
subway. She doesn't use the subway. She would take that money. I can't even say it. She would take that money and then invest it into Charles Schwab. And I was like, what? Like, I've not been using the train for 2.5 years. I have not been using the train.
Well, let's be clear, because we do use the train and people see photos. So we don't want to say we don't use the subway. We do. However, only if wherever we're going is too far to run or walk.
Right.
And when you think about it, nowhere is really too far.
From Manhattan, from Times Square, everything is walking distance.
Yeah.
You know,
even if we were to walk to Brooklyn, it's possible. It's far, but
okay, no, we're not.
We've done it. No, we've done it. You and me and Rev Melissa have done it.
That was painful.
It was painful.
That was painful. Rev Melissa was like,
I know. I was like,
oh,
this is not what we do.
Yeah, that was painful. Anyway.
And so, what Rev Melissa and Sekou Writes have decided to do because of that conversation, it spawned a challenge, which is to challenge all of us to see how willing we are to forego taking an Uber, the train, the bus, a couple days a week. And then instead, like, let's just say you would take an Uber, because I was an Uber driver. And let me tell you, people would call an Uber to go 0.2 miles. I'm not exaggerating. I am not exaggerating.
Yeah.
0.2.
Yeah.
I had a kid take an Uber to the corner gas station.
Wow.
Now, if you have a disability, that makes sense, but there was no visible disability.
Sure.
So imagine taking an Uber and you normally would pay $12.50. Imagine being able to put $12.50 into your emergency fund or your investment vehicle.
So this is what we're saying, though. What we're saying is you got to be focused. You got to be focused, because I've been mainly off of the trains. I've been mainly walking during this period. So during this period of me having a stroke, I've been trying to exercise, right?
Yes,
but
you've not been trying. I see you.
All right, I've been walking
a lot.
I've been walking a lot.
Yeah.
And not once did it occur to me to think of, I need to be using that money and moving that towards Charles Schwab. I didn't think of it at all.
But there are new ideas and new ways every day. So I think what I would suggest to you, Sekou Writes, is to be kind with yourself and to give yourself grace, because you can't come up with all the ideas. And the fact that this one landed in your pocket and it's easy for you to do this because you're already doing it, just give yourself, like a pat on the shoulder and say, you know what, I got it now and I'm going to go with it going forward. Because this happened. Don't try, just do. Just do, because if you try, then there's room for error. But if you do, you're going to get it done. This happened for me yesterday. This happened for me, which is why I'm so excited, which is why I'm like, Sekou, you must. What happened for me yesterday is I took the subway from Manhattan to Brooklyn to Dumbo. And from the subway station to my destination was another 1.2 miles.
Right.
Instead of taking the bus, I chose to walk.
Right.
So that I can take that $2.90 and transfer it into Charles Schwab.
You saying you did that?
I'm saying I'm doing that today.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And I'm going to take a screenshot. I'm super excited about that. Wow. The other thing that happened, and here's the thing, for me, it's a win-win.
I mean, we got to round it up to $3.
All right. We'll round it up.
Okay.
It's a win-win. I got extra exercise and I get to fund my emergency fund.
Right.
On the way back, it's dark. And so I usually try to partner up with someone who's going to the same subway station.
Right.
Instead, one of the women who attended my event gave us a ride.
Oh.
So it all worked out. But then the other thing that happened is my favorite coffee shop. I'm not going to say who they are today, but they are amazing. Yesterday, I go in for my latte. She charges me about 90% less than I normally pay.
First of all, that's amazing. That's amazing. I haven't been around the corner from the coffee shop for years. They ain't never hooked me up with anything. Here comes Pete. They hook her up.
I love them so much. I cannot wait to bless them financially. Like I see that in my dream. So anyway.
But wait a minute. So I just want to make sure we got two different things. We got $2.90 for walking to your destination
instead of taking the bus.
Okay. And then you got a ride. Okay.
Yeah.
So now the second one is
normally I would pay $9.53. And I know those of you listening in the Midwest are like, what? I know. It's the one luxury that I have. Let me have this. Instead of paying $9.53, she charged me $1.50.
$1.50. That is
$1.50.
And crazy.
Honestly, that happens.
Yeah.
That happens sometimes, and sometimes they just give it to me for free. And so whenever that happens, either it's free or they charge me a small amount, I give them a bigger tip. So I tipped her $3.50.
No,
I sent
$2.
No.
Oh, you didn't.
I tipped.
You tipped her $2, right?
No, I tipped $3.50. So I paid $3. So I paid $4.50 because I paid cash. And so anyway, so I tipped more. I sent all the math to Sekou and I said,
yeah, that's why I'm trying to get it right. Yeah, but go ahead.
I sent the math to Sekou asking him, okay, I ended up saving money. So I want to take the money that I saved that I would have spent on the coffee and redirect it into my Charles Schwab account. And so he did his money wizardry.
And I kept it simple. And I kept, now see, what I'm doing is I am reducing the amount spent even on Charles Schwab. So I'm using, well, you've heard me use it before, the dollar rule, the $1 rule, the $1 rule. So what I gave her was a $1 rule. So I suggested that she give the person $1 next time, but she explained to the person what she's doing. Like, I'm doing this money thing, I'm getting my money right, and then also give $1 to Charles Schwab, right? So that it's not the full $99.53.
Yes.
It's not the full $10.
Yeah.
But it's something smaller than that. But some of that something goes to Charles Schwab.
Yes.
That's what I'm thinking.
In the past, Sekou would encourage me to, every time I buy a latte or a tea or any kind of drink, whatever it is, even if it's a bottled water, but mainly coffee, because that's my thing. Yeah. And he would do it with Starbucks. And so it made him feel like, because he was really investing in Starbucks, so he may as well spend his money where he's making his money. Yeah. Can I say that again? Spend your money where you make your money. Spend your money where you make your money. Spend your money. Yeah. So, and I
had stock in Starbucks at the time.
That's what I'm talking about. Yes, you were spending your money where you were investing your money. Yeah. And so he said, Fee, I know you don't do Starbucks, but why don't you start putting $1 into your investment vehicle? At that time, it was Cash App, and then it was Robinhood. And so I was on it. I was so on it when I was in Baltimore, and I found that I've not been on it. But guess what? Today's a new day.
New day.
And we get to start where we are.
New day, get to start where we are.
And we get to start again. And so I'm even more excited to forego the subway and to take the bus to forego the subway and the bus and walk even more.
Yeah, because now, I'm gonna say it again. Now we are giving money to Charles Schwab.
We are investing our money.
Yeah, we're investing with our money.
We're not giving them.
Yeah, we're investing our money with Charles Schwab, and that's important because, like we've been. There we go. Wait a minute. I forgot. Well, what's happening now?
Stay focused. I got this over here. Rev Melissa said, feed that latte discount is unexpected income.
Oh, yeah. See? Boom. Boom. That's real. That's real. That's real. Woo.
Okay.
Yeah, that's rough.
So explain to the people what we're doing with unexpected incomes.
Well,
thank you, Rev Melissa.
Well, shoot. Let's see what else she said. Send your money where you invest your money. Yeah, spend your money
where you invest your money.
Send your money where you invest your money.
It says spend your money where you invest your money. Yeah. I was telling this woman last night, really quick sidebar. Okay. I was telling this woman last night who attended my event. She is a songwriter, and she and her husband met doing circus. They're circus people. And so she now does this music therapy where she believes that everyone is a songwriter. And I told her, oh my gosh, you're so right. I said, lately, I've been composing songs and I've never done that before. Like I'm really, you know, I'll sing a song about Nelson. I'll sing a song about Sekou. And I love it. And it's not because I want to be a musician of any sort. It's just fun. And that little song that we just made, I'm gonna have somebody put some a rap to it, some dope beats.
Okay.
All right. I digress.
All right. So what I wanted to show you was, well, actually, we need to talk about unexpected income.
You share that.
Well, unexpected income.
Lead the way.
You're more active than I am with it, and so unexpected income unexpected income is what happens when our church, which is run by Reverend Melissa Moore Nobles, they have this thing where you do this what do you call it? The affirmation. You do this affirmation.
I am prosperous now.
Yeah, and then when the unexpected income comes into your life, you tie 10% of that to the church body.
Yes.
Right. So that's what Reverend Mel just put us onto, that latte discount is unexpected income. Like that's
yeah. And here are a couple examples, because the church community has done this before. Last year, I really didn't understand it. I was like, unexpected income. And I was like, oh my goodness, many of us receive unexpected income. So here's an example. What's up, Fatima West? Here's an example of some unexpected income. You get a new client that you didn't expect. You get a new client that you didn't expect. If we're looking at social media, maybe you get some stars, which it's a way to monetize your platform. And so let's say you go live and you're killing it and folks are loving your content, and you receive 3 stars and each one is worth $1.99. So that's unexpected income. You just received $6 that you didn't expect. It's not a part of your income, whether you get checks or whether you receive revenue through online portals. Another stream of revenue, unexpected, could be tips. If you're in a service-oriented position and you receive tips, you didn't expect a certain amount of tips on this day. What are some other unexpected incomes?
See, I don't know.
Of course.
I don't know, but what I'm thinking is
a book sale.
Yeah, book sale.
Yeah. A book sale. Yeah.
So what I'm thinking of is that in both categories, it makes you search for things in your mind. It makes you search for things. It makes you search for unexpected income. It makes you search for unexpected ways that you can put money to yourself by investing it in your emergency fund. Like, you've got to seek it out. Like, it's the same thing happening every day, but you've got to think it. You've got to tune your mind into it. Because like I said, I was walking all this time and it didn't occur to me until Melissa mentioned it. Yeah. And I was like, what? And just now she's hit some unexpected income. I was like, what? Yeah. So you've got to put your mind into, I'm going to win.
Yes.
By all means possible.
And yes, and be open to the possibility. On your show, you've been talking a lot over the last 6 to 8 months, because we were talking about this in the summer. I remember, because I was in Maryland at Fatima West House, and we were talking about this, not unexpected income, but we were talking about there's money out there.
Yeah.
There's money out there. You know, and while people are feeling fear and heavy and rightfully so concerned about job losses, budget cuts, remember that there is no such thing as job security. You are your security.
Yep.
Open yourself up to the possibility, because oftentimes we'll close ourselves down around new ideas and concepts. You share with me all the time, Fee, most people lack vision. And I was like, Sekou, you think?
Yeah.
And then you gave me
wait a minute, time out. I had to develop vision before I realized I was seeing other people without vision.
Say that again.
I had to develop vision before I realized that other people didn't have vision.
He said he had to develop vision before he realized that most people, and I use the word most I usually don't use it, but in this case, most people lack vision. They really do. And so if you allow go ahead.
You know what? Sidebar. Sidebar. So I was running this morning, and I stopped at that park on the other side of the grocery store. Other side of Food Emporium. It's a little tiny park. And I was doing my push-ups, against the podium.
Ooh, I love.
the what is it? Podium? That thing?
Pillar.
So I'm doing my pillar push-ups.
Oh.
And pillar push-ups.
Okay.
And this woman came by and she was looking at me.
What?
She was looking at me on the phone. She's like she made eye contact, and I was like, "All right, babe. All right, like whatever that is, I don't need to know." And she comes and she sits next to me, and she's still talking on the phone. And I still do not know what she was talking about. But immediately I went to, she's not ready. She's not ready because what she was arguing about
the energy.
No, yeah, but what she was radiating was negativity, and she was trying to do something with money. And I was thinking immediately, you're not going to get the money because you're clogging up the energy. Like you're just all of this.
Like kind of tight.
And and it needs to be open. So that really struck me, because that's not something I ever would have thought before. I'd be like, oh, what's she talking about? What's she talking about? Trying to dip my ear in.
Sekou, as I'm walking around these New York City streets, y'all, jogging and walking, the common conversation that I'm overhearing is rooted in lack.
Yeah.
It is rooted in lack. And when I say fear, to the point where as soon as I hear it, like I move quick, fast, and in a hurry. And I know you, because I've seen you do it. We move out of the sphere of that.
Yeah.
I don't want to take it in.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Yeah. Don't believe it. Don't believe it. So let me tell you something. That boot camp I went to in LA was just now. It was just now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there was not one shred of negativity. Not one shred. Not anything about
around money.
Anything about the coming, I don't know,
the current presidency.
None of that.
Yeah.
None of that, because we were all focused on money at a different level. So it's entirely different. I didn't even realize that we hadn't talked about it until just now.
Yeah.
So just now, we didn't talk about any of it because we are on another level.
And because it's now normal. And so once we start subscribing, reinserting ourselves into those lower vibrational conversations, those poverty mindset conversations, those lack-based conversations, it then becomes normal. It becomes normal. And what that does is it shuts off your vision. And then you're no longer open to the possibility.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I don't know, for those of you who have not heard this story, what's up, Thais? Babe, Thais is watching on Facebook.
Okay.
You remember Thais?
Yeah.
Okay. And so Sekou was telling me, Fee, there's money out there. There's money out there. And I was like, I know, Sekou, when's the money coming to me? And a friend sent me a clip of a show that I did years ago. I mean, at least 15, 16 years ago, The Shield. And she was like, Fee, you were so good. Now, in the past, I would have just looked at that and said, oh my gosh, I'm going to share that on Throwback Thursday. But instantly I thought, wait a minute. They're playing that? This is new? Like this is current? It's happening now? They may have some residual income for me. Let me call SAG. I have not called SAG, y'all, in over 15 years.
Really? Yeah.
It had not even dawned on me. But because my mindset is shifting, I'm now like, wait a minute, where's the money? Where's the money? I called SAG. SAG said, oh yeah, by the way, we do have a trust for you. I was like, I have a trust. I have a trust. And it's because I am trusting the process even more. I have a trust, boo.
That's right. A trust. A trust. Yeah. So I just brought this up. You guys can't see it, but I brought this up. This is a rich dad strategy. And this is just something that I ran across this morning. But listen to this. In the upper right-hand corner, upper left-hand corner, it says why most people stay broke.
Why most people stay broke.
Why most people stay broke. You pay the bills first.
Pay the bills first.
You spend on liabilities.
You spend on liabilities. Do you have any example of liabilities?
Yeah, a liability is the opposite of an asset. Asset means it brings you income. It's something that brings you income, right? Versus a liability is something that does not bring you income.
It's going out.
It's going out, right?
Okay.
And then save what's left, if any.
So this article, the title is Rich Dad Strategy. Sekou is saying why most people stay broke. One is they pay their bills first.
That's the biggest thing. You pay your bills first because that's what we all do, right?
Yeah.
We do all
and it's designed that like the amount of pressure. First of all, it'll go from a notice, it's white, and then they'll go green and then red. And so these colors have this subliminal effect on us. Like we become very panicked and there's a sense of urgency. Oh, I got to pay these bills. But you don't think that way about paying yourself first. I know I don't. Even still today, I still am challenged with that.
Yes. And so am I.
Sekou said yes.
And so am I. And so am I. Because that's why Reverend Mel talking about the money for the trains, that got me. Because I was like, oh, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money that I could have put aside to put into Charles Schwab.
And that money will grow. Versus it being in your pocket.
Yes, yes. But you got to really fix yourself. You got to really fix your mind. And it has to be a daily occurrence.
Yes.
Daily occurrence. Because now I'm thinking about the fact that I am about to go to my physical therapist. Now, I've been running across town to visit my physical. Yeah, running across town to go to my physical therapist for months upon months, right? Now I'm thinking about, I got to take that $290.
Excuse me. That's $6 because it's
oh man, see, and I feel that my anxiety, but I'm going to do it.
Yes.
I'm going to do it.
I'm going to support you in that. And we're knowing and believing and trusting and expecting, which is the same thing as knowing that the money is coming back tenfold. So that $6 that you're going to transfer to Charles Schwab is coming back to you. In the form of a book sale, several book sales, in the form of a workshop, in the form of your investment vehicle at Charles Schwab, and your daily day trading. It's coming back to you, babe.
Right. Yeah. Ashe. So we're going to see how this turns out. So let's tune out for today. We're almost out of time.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being here.
But let's see. Melissa was saying, be open to receive unexpected income. Participate in the law of circulation.
In the law of circulation. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Cyrus. This conversation, I had someone say to me, oh, I don't talk about money. Yeah, I think we got to talk about money and take the judgment out. Take the need to know everything and the belief that in order to have these conversations, you got to be good at math. No. Money.
Because I'm not good at math.
Money has nothing to do with math. We're going to do our close real quick, y'all.
So now is better than perfect.
Now is better than perfect. Doing it right now, starting right now from where you are is better than knowing all of the answers. Just get started.
Ashe. We'll see you later.
Great show, babe.